G'day guys, Adam from Wild Eden here. Just going to show you how we do mushrooms. We're going to do a couple of different ways to give you some tips, and we're going to do a bit of a test ourselves to see what gives the best results. So here's the mushroom kits. We're going to do one in the bag, we're going to do one in a container with some extra manures and all that sort of thing. So the first easiest way to do it is to open the bag, cut the top off, and if you spray your water, it comes with the little spray bottle, fill it with water. I would suggest not chlorine water, not suburban water, but if you have to, so boil it, let it cool, put it in here. If you're using bore water like we are, it's fine. Spray it in there. You can close it over, keep it moist, put it where there is some light, but not direct, definitely not direct sunlight. That's the simplest way of doing it. So we're going to do that, but we're also going to cut a V in the bag, and we're going to lift the flap up, give it a spray, and then put the flap down. And what we should see is some of the mushrooms starting to grow out the side of the bag. So we're going to do both techniques on this bag just to see what difference we get in the open top and the V method. And then we're going to use this and put this in the box to try and get some, we'll see how much extra we can get out of it. So with this, all we do is make it a V incision in the bag. Rough enough is good enough. So there's a flap, and so what we'll do is we'll spray some water on there, give you an idea, quick spray, nice and moist and wet. And then some people tape it back down. We're going to pretty much leave it open, and we'll give it lots of water inside. Now, we've got filtered sun at the moment, but this is too much light for them. We do need to get them inside fairly quickly. So I'm just going to give them a good spray, and you've got to make sure they stay moist the whole time. So I'm just going to close that one off and leave it there. We will get it out of the sun as quickly as possible. Maybe we'll try and put him behind that leaf a little bit to protect him. Now with this one, we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to get the mix out, and we're going to put it in our box, and we're going to mix it with, rough enough is good enough. We're going to mix it with some different manures. Now, as with a lot of stuff we do, we try and get a test to see what the best results are. With this one, we're going to do probably thirds, so there'll be 3 different mixes, and they'll all be the same water, the same conditions, but 3 different soil types. So when we break this up, we put it in our tub. We're going to do some with just the original mix. We're going to do some with the original mix and some mushroom compost and a little bit of cow manure. And the third side, we're going to put quite a lot of extra stuff in there. We're going to use some of our K-Tech. In fact, we've got a mix here that's K-Tech, it's Sea Mungus, and it's some Sabrina Hahn's growth hormones. And we're going to put a mixture of everything in this side and mix some of it through. So when we've done that, we should see which one gives the best results, or they might all be the same. So the first thing we want to do is put a bit of everything in one side, and we want to just put some of the compost and cow in the middle, and then in this side we're just going to put the original mix. So as you can see here, I should just explain very quickly, this is a potting mix that we're not going to use today. We've got cow manure, we've got an organic soil conditioner here which is quite acidic. It's got a lot of manure, a lot of different things in it to give it acidic. We've got alkaline water, so we are going to use some of that, and this is old mushroom compost. So this has had mushrooms grown in it before, and so it's got a lot of peat in it, a lot of good nutrition. So we've got 2 different mixes. It's going to be hard to see different mixes we've got. We're also going to put a bit of our K-Tech in this one. Now this is very, very rich soil. and we're going to separate some of this. Lots and lots of spores in there. Okay, now what we're going to do, give it some water and we'll get it out of the sunlight. Now there will be other videos following this one with aftercare and different things that we might do to these mushrooms. But essentially what we're going to do is have a time-lapse video of the contained bag and this mix, and we'll just see which one gives the fastest results, which one gives the best results. We're also going to weigh the mushrooms from every section so we can keep a track of the weight of the mushrooms that we get. So anyway guys, hopefully that's informative, and we will see you again with some results. See ya.